This is Into the Fire.
I'd like to welcome to Into the Fire 197.5 centimetre, huge leaping, athletic leading forward, Ollie Lord. Nice to meet you, Ollie.
Nice to meet you, LJ. Thank you.
My pleasure. I have so much to ask you, Ollie. I'm not sure where to start. You're a really interesting person to research.
Thank you.
First things first, how are you leading into the draft? Have you started to get nervous, or are you just taking things as they come?
I think I'm just taking things as it comes, to be honest, LJ. I'll see what happens. I'm not too nervous, but I think I'll be a bit more nervous as December rolls around. I've kind of got my eyes on exams at the moment. But yeah, it is something in the back of my head, but I think I'll get a bit more nervous in the coming weeks.
Oh, okay. You have a huge leap, and you're so quick off the mark. You're a nightmare to match up on. You're too good an overhead mark for small defenders, and too quick for most bigs. What are the other tricks you want scouts to know?
I think my decision making is something that I pride myself on. When I do have the ball, I think I make pretty good decisions and try and get my teammates into the game as much as possible. I think that's something that I find a strength of mine, and also just the ability to. My ground balls are pretty solid for quite a tall prospect.
Those are good strengths. Yeah, they're really good strengths.
Thanks.
I know how good you are up forward and leading up the ground, but it is true you have also been working on your ruck craft to add a second string to your bow.
Yeah, exactly. As I'm getting a bit taller now, but I'm not that kind of tall enough to be a ruckman at this stage. But I love my ruck craft, and it's something that I've been working on the last few years as I've grown. But it's something that I'd love to keep working on, and something that I'd love to add to my bow, as you said.
Yeah, and it's good to have different aspects of the game.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Now, you played in the All-Stars Future game on the MCG last year. What was that experience like? And how did you go? And what did you get out of it?
It was amazing, to be honest. To run out on the MCG is one of the dreams that I've had as a young bloke like yourself. So for that to all come true in some shape or form was unreal, and especially on grand final day as well, with a bit of a crowd there, and I had a few mates run out with me as well. So yeah, I was very lucky, to be honest.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty unreal experience.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. You also got to train with the Melbourne Demons during the off-season. What a fantastic opportunity. Did you just want to go up to Max Gawn and grab his beard? Who took you under their wing?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous, to be honest. But yeah, all of them are really nice, and it was a great insight to what life would be like if my dream was to come true. But I spent close time with the draftees that came in, Trent Rivers, Cozzy Pickett and Luke Jackson. I spent a bit of time with, and Christian Petrarca really helped me, and I spent quite a few days with him, which is unreal. So I was very, very lucky again to have that experience, and it was really a good eye-opener to see how they train and what they do outside of the footy club as well, to be honest.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah.
Now, your grandfather is a former Geelong Brownlow medalist, Alistair Lord, who won the medal in 1962. He's your biggest fan and almost mentor. How good is it to have someone with that much knowledge helping you out?
Yeah, you're right, LJ. He's one of my biggest mentors, and probably one of my biggest fans. So you've knocked that on the head. But it's great to have Pa in my corner. He knows a lot about footy, obviously with his experience in the game. But he's one of many family members and friends who kind of build up my social network of support, and couldn't be happier with to have them in my corner.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you say that he's a bit old school. In what ways? Come on, give us the
He's just a few things that he tells me to eat, and a few training sessions were a bit different to back in the 60s when he played. About 50, 60 years ago. So it's a few different things, but majority of the wisdom he passes on is pretty mainstream. So there is a few different approaches.
Yeah. Now, you went to the Combine, which is great, as it suggests that you are high on the AFL club's radar. How did the testing day go for you, and were you happy with the results?
Yeah, it was great to be a part of the Combine. Obviously, this time last year, I have a few mates who got drafted and went to the Combine, so I was looking at that as a bit of a long-term goal. So when that kind of was accomplished, I kind of turned to the Combine itself, and I thought I put my foot forward in a positive way. Got a few PBs on the 20-metre sprint, and I was all right on the jumps and with my 2K, but it was good just to have something that I could look to as a Victorian. Myself and a lot of the boys, we haven't had much to look forward to. So it was good just to have something set in stone and something to work towards, I guess. It's a bit of extra motivator. But it was great.
Yeah, and it sounds like you did well as well.
Yeah, I was relatively happy, so that's a positive.
Now, you're an imposing figure, being so tall and athletic. There have been lots of talk about Collingwood being very interested in you. What a great fit you would be. What would it be like going to such a big club?
Well, I think, that'd be pretty special. But I think if I was to go anywhere, to be honest, LG, I would be pretty happy. To tick off and experience my dream would be unreal. But I definitely wouldn't be complaining if I was to go to the Magpies, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now, you've been compared to the King brothers. That is certainly a good thing. They are awesome. Do you model your game on anyone in particular?
I watch footy pretty closely. So I watch quite a few key forwards and key position players, but I wish I could play like the Kings. They're extraordinary talent. But yeah, definitely little things that they do. I try and simulate in my own game. Just the aggression that Tom Lynch shows as well is something that I kind of want to try and impose in on my game as well. Just his kind of competitiveness and hunger for the ball.
Yeah, not bad players to be like, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You played with a guy I have loved interviewing, Tanner Bruhn. He's a legend. Give me the lowdown on Tanner.
He is a legend. One of my best mates. I can't wait to see him in the industry next year, as I'm sure you are as well. But he's a class act on and off the field, and maybe send him a text in the next coming days and ask him to study harder because
Okay.
he's got a few exams coming up, so that might help him.
I'll remember to do that. Okay, let's have some simpler questions. If the cameraman walked into your room right now, how would they find it?
I've actually got my girlfriend studying with me at the moment, so we were just about to do some studies, so that'll be quite interesting. I'm just in our living room, so It's not too busy, pretty clean.
Okay. You have to cook a meal for a girlfriend. What do you cook?
I was actually on dinner last night, LJ, and I was cooking some lamb chops and salad, so that's probably my go-to. It was pretty easy.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. I hope.
If you could be a sports star in any other sport other than footy, what would you choose?
I'm a pretty big follower of the NBA, basketball. I love my basketball. So I think if I had that as a dream, I'd probably pick basketball second to footy. But any professional sport would be pretty impressive, I reckon.
Do you have a favourite basketball team?
I don't have a favourite. I've got a few favourite players, just the likes of LeBron and whatnot. But I kind of just like following it as a whole rather than a specific team.
Cool. If you get to invite one person over for drinks, who do you invite?
It's a great question. I'm a Geelong supporter, and I love to have a meal with Gary Ablett or a drink with Gary Ablett Jr. His dad would be pretty impressive to have a drink with as well. But I think Gary Ablett or I think Gaz for me.
That would be pretty cool.
What about you?
I don't know. Sitting down with LeBron would be pretty cool. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's one. Yeah, he'd probably be second.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be.
What did your parents nag you about the most?
Oh, they always told me to eat my veggies as a kid. And I've turned out not too bad. So I feel like I pass that on to my kids if I'm lucky enough. But
Definitely.
yeah, probably eating my veggies and eating as much as I can is what they were nagging me about as a young fella.
Yeah. If you had to play a superhero in a movie, who would you choose?
Oh, superhero. Batman's pretty good, I reckon.
Yeah.
Come in, save the day. He's one of my favourite superheroes.
He's pretty cool. Okay, Ollie, let me tell you why I'm really excited about you going into the AFL. You see, the game is about the goals, and that's what you bring. More than that, you bring highlights that lead to goals. The crowd will love you, and you will have them on the edge of their seats. So, here's the pressure. When you get back after a hanger and kick a goal, how do you celebrate? Don't worry, I have you covered. It's the end of the fire.
Into the fire, yeah. It looks good.
Yeah, well, after you take that hanger, straight through the middle.
Wait, what is it again?
So,
Oh,
want to give that a try?
yeah, I won't be as good as you though. What is it? Just hand forward.
Hand out. Nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I can't thank you enough for chatting to me today, Ollie. You're such a talented prospect, and I can't wait to hear your name called out on the draft. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, LJ. Thanks a heap, mate. You keep well.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thanks.
Keep well.